I'm here at Anime NYC 2017, and I am in the Smart Doll booth in the exhibitors area, and I am sitting here with Mr. Danny Choo, the man himself,
Hello.
the creator of Smart Doll.
Hello.
Mr.
Hey, can that mic pick up our voice? Is
Yeah,
it good?
it should be picking up the voice.
Sure, it's not picking up just your voice.
No, I think it's getting both of us.
Okay, we can look at the green bars. And
Yes.
I think it looks okay.
Yeah, it does look okay. It looks pretty good. And Mr. Choo, so I wanted to ask you a few questions today.
Okay, go on.
For some of my viewers here that don't know too much about you, a little background
Yep.
that you actually self-taught yourself Japanese.
Yep.
This is correct? I've always wanted to learn Japanese. I just never had the willpower and determination you did
No.
to teach yourself. That's amazing. Yeah, like I look up to you for that.
Okay.
I look up to you for the fact that you moved yourself over to Japan and started your own company with these smart dolls.
Yep.
And I absolutely love them. My
thank
favorite
you so
here
much.
is Chitose.
Thank you so much.
She's absolutely lovely. I take her almost everywhere I go.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then you're also showing off your new doll.
That's
So
right.
this is Melody.
It's a melody.
Absolutely lovely. And she's being released first here in the United States. Is that
That's right.
Okay. And then when will she be up for everyone else to buy on the internet?
Probably in about half a year's time. Not really, just. We are aiming for November release,
Okay.
but we're not too sure exactly when. Probably after I get back to Japan, so I can like sort out a few things,
Right.
make sure the quality is how I want it to be.
Okay. Yeah, I know you've been really busy lately with a lot of wheeling and dealing, so to speak, with different companies
Yep,
for
yep.
anime shows
Yep.
and also the new renovation on Mirai to Tokyo.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been a big project for me, and it's very. I've always envisioned a store that looks like how I want it to look like, and so it took a decision, which it wasn't too easy because so it cost me like a few million yen, but if I leave that location, the landlord wants me to put it back into exactly how it looks like.
Oh wow!
Exactly how it looks
Exactly how it looked like.
like. So the same boring carpet, the same boring roof, and that would cost me a few more million yen. And then closing down the shop for like over a week, that cost me a few million yen. So in total, I mean, not quite 10 million yen, but quite close to it. But it's something I've always wanted to do, and it looks very close to how I envisioned it.
It looks lovely from the pictures.
Oh, it's really nice.
One of these days I'll have the chance to actually visit you in your store,
Yep,
in the
yep.
brand new Mirai store Tokyo.
Yep.
But I keep buying doll stuff,
Ah.
so it keeps setting back my trip to Japan time.
Yeah, I mean, for us, to be honest, I would prefer folks not to buy all my dolls. I prefer them to make a selection, maybe buy a few items of apparel for them, and then go travel somewhere.
Yeah, speaking of apparel, I saw on your Instagram and on your Twitter new items that you're going to be in the prototype stages, of course.
Yeah. So I've got this one over here. This one is just so nice. It's like, oh, I gotta love it. It's like
I
a
love
knit
it too.
cardigan.
This is the knit cardigan, right?
It's
It,
gorgeous.
it looked great in the pictures, and it looks even better in
looks
person.
really
It
nice.
looks amazing. And
So,
then you also have the
I've-
raincoat coming out.
Yeah, the raincoat is being worn by Harmony over there. That looks great as well. I'm going to reinforce the belt holders a little bit because what you can do is you can pull the belt behind the coat,
Okay.
and so it's open, but the loops need to be reinforced a little bit. And for this one, I'm making it in a khaki green as well,
Oh,
so you can expect
okay.
this in green.
Awesome.
So yeah, lots of new Oh, this bag as well.
Oh, the new bag.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, I see the new the
Yep.
buckles. It looks really nice.
So this is not going to be in this material. It's going to be in this like Swedish material instead.
Okay.
So I prefer.
I have one of your original bags
thank
that you sold it when you first started. Like, I got the red one.
Oh wow.
It's a really nice bag. I like it.
Yeah, that's a very rare.
Kizuna's always walking around with that bag.
Nice.
But I got 3 of your girls already.
Oh.
Chitose, Mirai,
Thank you.
Kizuna. I was actually thinking about purchasing Melody,
Oh, okay.
but I saw your tweet like last week where where you announced Mika Jokosaki
Oh, okay.
from Idolmaster, and I really want her. So
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna save my money because I really want Mika.
Oh,
So
she's
I'm waiting for her to
really
be
good.
released. But you are also working on other girls from Idolmaster?
I'm going to let you be the first one ever to see what Mika looks like.
Oh, okay. This is an exclusive just for me, apparently. I get to see Mika.
So look, she's really cute. Scroll back more. So I had a meeting with Bandai Namco the other day, and they really loved her. They were surprised at how. So that's just a prototype.
Oh my gosh, she looks so good.
So it looks a bit hard because it's 3D printed, but she's going to be like much more softer. She looks so cute.
Just gonna work on the face up some more, I'm assuming.
That's right. Yeah. The wig changed color a little bit. We're changing this ribbon a little bit as well. But yeah.
Wow.
So Bandai Namco, they were like.
Sorry, you guys can't see this yet, but I will tell you right now, she looks amazing. Save your money if you really want Mika, because when she comes out, she's gonna look gorgeous.
She's really nice.
She looks really good. And then you're doing supposedly more Code Geass characters as well.
So they're actually going to be announced in time with the cinema, the movies in the cinema right now. So we've got the first one, which focuses on Lelouch. The second one, which focuses on some certain character. And then there's one in May, which features some other character. And then there will be like smart dolls either announced or pre-orders opened, which coincide with those timings.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm sure everybody has been waiting to find out what the new girls or guys are gonna be. There's a couple speculations out there. I know that you like to fill some of your pictures with some teasers.
Oh yeah.
I've noticed some of them. They look pretty good so far.
Yep.
And is there maybe anything that you can give us a hint on any other workings from Bandai aside from those?
So we work very closely with Sunrise, and I think they like our stuff a lot. And so we actually have a few more titles which we have already got approval for.
Awesome.
So we did announce Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
So everything's ready. It's just the wigs are like they're not working out quite well. I want them to look really good before I release it.
Right.
And but we're nearly there. And once that's done, then we can announce. And then we can like start pre-orders.
Okay.
Then there's like some other titles as well. Some like nostalgic titles. So that's on the Sunrise front. Then we've got like more Idol Master girls. Some of them have already been decided already, and quite a lot of stuff actually. A lot of guys coming out.
Oh, that's good news, because I know a lot of people when I do doll panels at conventions or I meet other people at doll meetups. They're really excited to see the male dolls. They really like them, like Eiichi and Crimson, and now Lelouch is hugely popular. Sold out in 24 hours.
Lelouch was like really popular.
So a lot of people have been asking for more male dolls, and I think they're happy to hear that more are going to be coming out. That's definitely some good information. And then also another thing about Nami. There seems to be some confusion on Twitter or doll forums about Nami. Some people have, I guess, just overall confused about what was going to happen with her. Some people were saying that her wig was going to be permanently on, it can't come off, and so were the clothes were going to be permanently on. But just to clarify things, because I've heard different rumors here and there that maybe she's going to be shipped in her wig and clothes instead of the normal shipping, or are they really going to be attached and unremovable?
So Nami is the first fashion doll ever for a One Piece character. This is a really big deal.
Yeah.
It's a really big deal. It's a really big deal.
One Piece is a very hugely popular anime too.
And it's the first ever fashion doll. And the license holders, they want me to ensure that when Nami arrives, she looks like the character. And which means that the clothes, she'll be wearing the clothes. You may need to put sandals on, but her wig will be set, and she'll be wearing the clothes.
Okay.
That's all it means.
That's all it means, okay.
And I think that the wording on the Bandai premium website is text that we were instructed to use. And I think that misled lots of folks to think that they were not removable. But they can be removed. And you can take the wig off. So you can like change everything. So just like a normal smart doll. It's just that when she arrives, she'll look like Nami.
I see.
Yeah.
So there you heard it from the man himself,
Yep.
clarifying, what was going on with the release of Nami from One Piece.
Yep, yep.
Some other things that I've been wanting to ask you that a couple people have always asked me
Okay.
is there an estimated date now for the home kits
Okay.
for Smart Doll?
So for home kits, we've done like lots of testing over the past maybe half a year or so, maybe more. And so one of the things to remember about Smart Doll is that it's a product for everyone. It's not just for like doll people. If it was for just doll people, then it would be a very, very small market indeed. Very not sustainable at all. So we want our products for everyone. And
Right.
we've been succeeding with our product design, our marketing, and we have like business owners, lots of architects, designers, lots of folks in the industry who buy our products, and they are like first-time doll owners. And we also have lots of young folks as well, like their children, and they see our YouTube videos, and they get their parents to like buy the dolls for them. But our products are for now. The home kits are geared towards people who are more familiar with what a doll is. So we need to like modify not only the packaging, but the way the doll is built and put together, so that people who are like first timers, they can take a kit and make it straight away. So that's what the extra time is needed for from our side, which is why it's taking so much longer.
Yeah, because I know a couple people are really excited about the home kits. They want to, because it does retail at a little bit cheaper
Yes.
than the regular dolls. So it appeals to some people that may not be able to afford like the full price ones. But that's good information to know that it's still being worked on.
Yep.
And some other things, you also announced Cherry,
Oh, yeah,
the
with
new
she.
girl that's going to be coming out.
Yep.
So I told people that watch my channel to be on the lookout for her because she looks
she's
stunning.
lovely.
She looks lovely.
So she's actually Sana in milk form, but I think she's going to do very, very well. And so she's going to be like a permanent frontline character.
Okay.
So we've changed her eyes. We've made special eyes just for Cherry. So they're actually cherry color, and she looks really great in that skin tone with those eyes.
Right.
So we
right,
decided
yeah.
to like give her a new name, even though she is the same makeup as Sanjay.
Yeah, she's very lovely. I like the way she looks.
Yeah.
Same thing is speaking of eyes with Melody. I noticed that you put out on Twitter also, like you always do, to choose between blue or gray eyes. I don't know if you saw my comment, but I opted for gray.
Okay,
I thought
okay.
the gray looked really nice,
Yeah.
and now that she has the gray eyes, she looks absolutely lovely. I'm glad you went with the gray eyes. They look
Yeah.
so good.
So we do have probably too many girls with blue eyes, and these gray eyes, they're very deep, very rich, and they look great in all the other girls as well. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So especially in summer. So summer's ready to go. We just need to wait for the right timing. But her eyes look great in summer, great in Julia, but the grey eyes, they'll be sold separately as well.
And then also this is a question that I'm very curious about, and I've asked you, I think about it on Twitter before, but Mirai mannequin, is she almost close to final production?
So all the parts are with the mold makers right now.
Oh.
And so basically what happens is we need to do a 3D print. These are very, very big prints. And so each print can take well over 100 hours. And then sometimes they fail. We wait 100 hours, it fails. But luckily we've got six printers, just in case something fails. But still, sometimes we need to make sure the size is correct for the mold. So when you have a 3D print, when you make it into a mold, there's a shrinkage ratio.
Okay.
So this is for every single type of molding technique on this planet. So when you go from prototype to final product, some shrinkage is involved.
Okay.
And so we've been working out these shrinkage rates. And shrinkage rates differs for the size of the product as well. So Mirai mannequin is double the size. We've never done it before. So that took a lot of trying to work out the right size of it. but now everything is with the mold makers.
Okay.
Once the molds are ready, then we can start making.
Wow, that's awesome. I've seen the pictures of you standing next to her. She looks so big, but she looks great. Like I would love to have one eventually when they come out.
Yeah.
They look amazing. And another thing that I think you've mentioned on your website or on Twitter somewhere about the specs. Supposedly there was some computer specs.
Oh yeah.
And there was like this huge dollar amount that was next to it. That's probably not what we're gonna get as regular
I mean, that's
purchasers.
just like an April Fool's, the usual lies. So April Fool's is an opportunity. I mean, I tell lies all the time, and but April Fool's is an excuse to tell even more lies. So now, for us to put a computer in it, I don't think it makes too much sense, because if we choose a spec to put inside there, specs will get old within 4 months.
Right.
But the space within Mirai Mannequin is like so huge, you can put your whole hand in it. You can choose what goes inside.
So the possibility of actually building her into, let's say, a Chobits type character is possible with a Mirai Mannequin.
Yeah, definitely. And if there's like lots of space in the head, lots of space in the torso, like the thighs, you can like laser with like a ton of technology.
Wow. Yeah. That's definitely some awesome news, and we already know that you've done the PC stick in your Mirais.
Yep.
That was pretty cool, and how you also did the what is that, like a watch that you put like in the torso?
That was a lie.
No, was that a lie? That wasn't a real thing. Oh, sorry guys. But that is so awesome. Thank you, Danny Choo,
Thanks so much.
giving me some time to interview. I know you're very busy and you have like a lot of things to do, but is there anything that you want to tell my viewers? Any words of encouragement for people that look up to you as a creator and intellect, and all around great like social media personality? Like I've been following you since Stormtrooper Dancing in Tokyo and London. Like I've been watching your stuff since then, and Culture Japan, the TV shows. Great fan. Is there anything that you could tell the audience? Any words of wisdom from Mr. Danny Choo?
So on Sunday, I'm going to be giving a talk about. It's called "Be What You Want to Be." There's only a few key points to understand before you can really be what you want to be, and the reason why I'm going to give this talk is that there may be people out there who are not what they want to be right now, and I think that could be because of the way of how the society we live in has molded us, basically. So like a long time ago, when we were like hunter-gatherers, we just went around the plains to like hunt for, forage for food, and I wouldn't say it was an easy life. I mean, I don't know what it was like.
Right.
You
can only guess.
Yeah, survive the elements, try to like outrun a predator, but you pretty much governed your own life, basically. Any decision affected yourself, right then and there. But in today's society, it's been molded in a way whereby decisions that you make now, they don't affect your life until it could be like months down the road. Do I have enough money for a pension? Or do I have enough money for a bank? How long is it going to take me to like pay off this like house loan? It's all decisions that are like in the future, and I think lots of humans these days can get like really stressed about it. And so I want to be able to like let people know that. Oops.
There goes.
It's my my hand sanitation thing, which is really useful when eating street food in New York. But anyway, so one really important thing to remember is that we've been evolving for like millions of years, and like Homo sapiens maybe around for 200,000 years, and we have survival instincts built into us, which have helped us evolve for like so many years. So, and there's like no room for taking risks at all. If you hear noise in the dark, then it's just to like run a mile, because it could be a predator that wants to eat you. And in modern day, since like societies have started to form in the past 1,000 years or so, we still have these instincts, and these instincts, they don't go away overnight. these instincts are built into us, which is why in today's society we find it very difficult to like take risks, and we are like very fearful of making a decision that may put us in a situation which renders our survival at stake. But I think that in this day and age, whereby there's no predators to eat us, well, not that many.
Not that many. They're still around somewhere.
Yeah. That risk taking is something that we need to like learn to do and overcome our fear of the slightest thing that has an excuse to like give you like a worry. So that's one thing I want people to like really understand. And another thing that I want folks to know is that they've turned the lights off.
Yeah, they're going to be closing up
I think
soon.
they are going to like check us out.
Maybe.
But the other thing I want to talk about is at my panel on Sunday. Are you going to be around on Sunday?
Yes, I will be at the panel.
All right, so maybe you can like
be there.
tell you more about what I'm going to be talking about. And but yeah, that's what I wanted to leave you with. Don't be afraid of making decisions that could affect your career, your life, and understand that your fear is biologically built into yourself, and it's not because your fears are warranted. It's because your body is telling you that this is dangerous, don't do it, and so on and so on. So I've made like so many decisions in life which are like really big risks, which have turned out to be worked out like fine. I mean, there are like some things which I've decided on which have went. Is it southwards?
I think it's south. Yeah.
Southwards.
Yeah, that went south.
I don't think Australians would like that too. Southwards. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not familiar. I haven't spoken with any Australians as of yet, so I'm not really sure.
So, turning off more lights.
Yeah.
But anyway, so just know that you are wired to be afraid. So don't be afraid.
Words from a wise man.
Okay.
Mr. Danny Choo, thank you very much for the interview. And we are so grateful to have you here in New York City and at Anime NYC. So thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, see you guys later.